Good morning, guys. So this is Deep Narayan Singh. I am discussing in this lecture some more output finding questions for 12th class computer science board exam 22 to 23. Okay, so let us move to the next question. I have also discussed the same code in previous video but with the different string, because this gives a quite a good understanding about the how string functions works and how indexing will work. So we are going to discuss this question based on three string a same code. So this string is being passed to the show function str1, and str1 will hold this string. Okay, so let us make a diagram for our string, and here we will write the element or the characters which are present in the string. So f capital, u small, and n small, and then it had at the rate. After that, python p capital, y, okay, small, t, h, o, all are small, n, and 3 dot 0. So this is our string which is being passed from the main function stored inside the str1 variable. Let us put the indexing over that string. So forward indexes will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And when we compute len of str1 for our range function, so what is the length of any sequence? Length of any sequence will be number of element present in that sequence. So how many elements are present? 13 elements are present in that sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And in another way we can say length is always one more than the last index, or last index is always one less than the length of that sequence. Once we computed length, let me put it in a range function so that we can get the output of the range function. So range function will start from 0 and go up to 12, because last index is not included, that is stop index. So 13, by default the step value will be uh, 1. So it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 will not be there. Up to 12 it will have, 13 will not be there. So this is what the range function output we will get. Okay, once we get the range function output, now we go for the loop variable, that is I. So this is our loop variable. Again we are going to compute str1 of I, so which will give value at index. Let me change the color of my pen. Okay, so here what are the I values will be picked from this range function sequence. So first time it will take 0, then 1, then 2, after that 3, 4, 5, 6, like that in each iteration. So first time when I value will be 0, str1 of 0 will be what? Value at index 0 is what? Capital F. So now I hope you people, if you are following from previous lecture, this capital F, str0 will reduce in capital, and is upper is tested for capital F, and that is going to result in true for the first if condition. So it will go to the if part, and here what will happen? I will make again here a string m, which will have empty string in starting as we have declared it here. But once we go inside the loop, we start appending or concatenating string into it. So here we are concatenating whatever at str of 0 after making it into lowercase. So what f, we will make it in lowercase and add it into m. Next value for I will be 1 for the next iteration of our loop. There we will write str1 of 1. What will be the value there? Small u. Small u will be uh, matched to this str1 of 1 is in lowercase. Yes, it is in lowercase. Make it in uppercase and concatenate with the m. So what will happen? U will be converted into the capital case and concatenated to the m. Second is index or I value will be 2 for next iteration, and here we are traversing through the indexes, not through the element, because we can use for loop to traverse the sequence in two ways. One way is through the element, another way is through the indexes. str1 of 2. So what will be the value of str1 of 2? Small n. That again matches to the elif case, and n will be converted into the capital and concatenated to the m. Then next iteration I value will be 3, and we will have str1 of 3. So value at index 3 will be what? After n you will have at the rate, which will not match to uppercase or lowercase because it is a special symbol. So it will go to the else part. In else part I mod 2. So if you divide 3 by 2, what remainder you will get? You will get 1, which is not equal to 0. So this is condition is false. It will go to the else part, and what will be concatenated? Hash will be concatenated at the end. Next I value for the next iteration will be 4. str1 of 4. What is str1 of 4? Capital P. Okay, so capital P will match to this if statement here, because that letter is in uppercase. So it will be converted into lowercase first and then concatenated with m. So P will be in small case, and next iteration it will be 5. So as soon as one of the ladder in if else is matches, remaining all are neglected, because if it satisfied the condition for if is satisfied, it will not check for elif or else. It directly go to the next iteration. If is not satisfied, then it go for the elif part. If elif is not satisfied, then it will go for the else part. Again it has the nested if inside the else part, so it will check in that sequence. So from the starting in if else ladder, one of the condition is satisfied, then it will not check for the remaining one, or loop will go for the next iteration. At index 5 str1 of 5, what you will get str1 of 5? Small y. That will be converted into capital case, because it is matches inside the all the small letter will match to the elif case, all the capital letter will match to the if case, and if it is not a letter, then it will go to the else part. Here if the index is even, then the value at previous index will be added, otherwise hash will be added. So this is the code overview. Then y will make into capital and then concatenate it at index 6 str1 of 6. So what you will get here? Small t. The small t will made into capital and added same way as previous. str1 of 7. Here you will have small h. In the same way it is made into capital and added at index 8 str1 of 8. So what you will have at 8? O, that is also in a small case, so capital O will be added here. 9 str1 of 9. You will have here what? N, small n, that will made into capital and concatenated. Then at index 10 str1 of 10 will result in what? 3. 3 is not a letter, so a small case or capital case will not match. It will go to the else part, and I value is what? 10. So if you divide 10 by 2, it will go 5 times 10 and remainder will be 0. So if condition matches, it will uh, what it will do? It will go one less than the I value. So here what it will have? 9. str of 9 will be concatenated. str of 9 what? String at in value at index 9 in string 1 is what? Small n. So small n will be written. After that again you will have 11 index. At 11 index what will happen? At 11 index you will have str1 of 11. So what is the value? Dot. Dot will not match to the upper or lower case. Go to the else part, and 11 is a odd number, so this if will not be satisfied, it will go to the else part, and at the place of dot what will be written? Hash. Then we have the index 12. str1 of 12 will result in 3.0. So 0 will not be matching to any lowercase or uppercase. Go to the else part, and here what you will have, here you have if condition matching, because if you divide I value 12 by 2, it will go to 6 times and the remainder will be 0. So this is true for I value 12. Now what will happen? I minus 1. So I minus 1 is what? I minus 1 is 11. Value at index 11 will be concatenated. What is the value at index 11? Dot. So this is the final output for this question. Let us see the final output. I hope f small u and capital has small p y t h o n capital small n then has then dot. So that is the output. I hope you people are getting what I am explaining. Remember, you have to keep patience while solving such type of question. Once you have solved those question or understood how to solve, then it becomes very easy and it will not take that much long time for the evaluation or for the finding out the correct output. This process is called dry running of the code, and that is very important to learn any language. You have to take a small code segment and perform dry run on them. Thank you very much for patient listening. Have a nice day. Thank you.